Welcome to On a Mission, where we visit with local leaders of business and entrepreneurs to discuss what their mission is and how they're bringing that into reality. Today, joining us on the show is Jimmy Fenimore with the Heart Posture Company. Welcome to the show, Jimmy.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
So, look, on a mission, we have basically three questions. Who are you? What do you want to be when you grow up? And how are you going to get there, right? So tell us about yourself. Who are you?
Well, I'm a former, still business owner, but I moved down with the great COVID migration. I'm sure you've heard that one before, right?
Absolutely.
So from New York to Jacksonville, I had many companies up in New York, logistics companies. We had construction companies. I still have some tech companies. So a lot of entrepreneurship. The one thing I loved most, though, about all that stuff with the hundreds of employees I had was coaching. I loved it. I loved training them and getting them to their goals. I mean, I coached people right out of my company because I couldn't afford them anymore. And you know what? Those are my proudest moments. So that's when I knew that was my real calling, helping people achieve their goals. So I said, you know what? I don't want to go back to New York anymore, as you can imagine, because you know what? The traffic was just way too much for me. This is great. People complain about traffic down here, I laugh. But I get it. You're not used to it. So I wanted to pivot totally to coaching and helping people achieve their goals. So I started that mostly in the career space. And as I did that, I said, you know what, something's still missing. And that was my faith. I realized that I was not giving people the whole picture, right? There was something missing. I felt like I was almost cheating them, right? I had a cheat code, and the cheat code was God. You know, I'm helping you find solutions, but without taking you that next step to faith, am I really helping you the whole way? So that's when I kind of reformatted, repivoting, and that's what birthed the Heart Posture Company.
Wow. So faith-based counseling,
Yep.
career, personal relationships.
All of the above.
All of the above. So how long have you been doing this?
So I've been coaching really for 10 years.
Okay.
It was mostly internal in my company, and then I started branching out about 3 years ago. And the faith-based aspect of it, it's been just over a year now. So,
okay.
Yeah, it's been great. So I've been able to take all those frameworks I built over the years, and now I've been able to apply it to biblical principles.
So how's it going? I mean, you know, tell us.
Yeah.
So you have a lot of folks accessing?
Oh, it's great. I mean, we have a community with over 100 members right now. We're growing that. That's called the Heart Posture Collective. So as you can see, there's a common theme here, and that's phenomenal. It's got group coaching. So that's the other thing about coaching that's amazing. You know, coaching can be expensive, but it could also be very affordable. We want to reach everybody. You know, a lot of people are like, I can't afford it right now, it's too much. No. There are options. A great coach will give you good options. And if the coach hasn't had those options yet, they just haven't learned the system yet. So there are options for everybody that's looking for this. So don't think that you got to spend hundreds of dollars a session like it's therapy, because it's not. There are available options that cost you less than a cup of coffee a day. So please don't be like, sounds great, but not for me. I can't afford it, my budget right now. Reach out to us. We will find a program that works for you. So the community is a wonderful place because we support each other. So I definitely recommend it.
You know, I was 37 years in a nonprofit career, and many times I thought, you know, I could use a coach myself, but I never took that step.
Yeah.
I know why I didn't take the step, but I'd like to hear from you. Why do you think people don't take that step to reach out and ask for a coach?
Sure. Well, some people, like I said, financial could be an issue, but other people I don't think necessarily understand it or think they could do it on their own.
Right.
So I like to explain to people, it's like having a personal trainer for your life instead of the gym, right? So think of what your goals are. Think of what your achievements you want to be. It's great to have them and try to do it on your own, but it's a lot easier to have someone there to help you, to motivate you, to hold you accountable.
Hold you accountable.
And that is the big one, right? Like when you show up and you're like, yeah, I told you I was going to do XYZ this week, but I didn't. We don't browbeat you. We just say, well, why not? And then we ask the follow-up question, is it really important to you? Because maybe it's not, and maybe we had the wrong goal. Maybe we need to readjust. Or maybe it is important to you, but something else was more important this week, and we can rediscover that. But holding you accountable is so important because, look, we all know how to go to the gym and lift up a weight. But it's a lot easier when somebody's telling you, you're not doing that right, or maybe it's you could do two more. Come on, man.
So you mean that you subscribe to a soft boxing glove? Is that what you're saying? A soft boxing glove?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, there's nothing right now. Accountability is instrumental. Well, this is fascinating. Coaching, faith-based, career, personal relationships. I'm sure that there are people out there, Jimmy, who would like to learn more about what you do, would like to connect with you, and maybe they're a potential client. How would they do that?
Oh, I would love to get to know them. The James Fenimore is my Facebook and Instagram accounts, but theheartposturecoaching.com, theheartposturecoaching.com is the website. So please just reach us at any of those places, and I would love to connect with people. Like I said, affordable options for anybody. So please, don't be scared.
No problem. Well, listen, thanks for joining us on the show. Welcome to North Florida.
Thank you.
COVID refugee. And best wishes in what you're doing.
Appreciate everything, and thank you for having me.
Well, that's it, folks. That's the time we have here today. And you've been on a mission with Jack Sears here at the Daily News Network. Perhaps you've learned something new, different. Perhaps you'd like to connect with Jimmy and his business. Well, if so, you'll want to revisit this interview at thedailynewsnetwork.com, and better yet, share it with someone else. Until we get together next time, here's wishing you good health, much happiness, and remember, treat each other the way you'd like to be treated.